something for next year. Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot, but the Grinch, who lived just north of Whoville, did not. The Grinch hated Christmas the whole Christmas season. Now, please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. But I think the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Whos, staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown at the warm lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a holly Who wreath.
And they're hanging their stocking.
He snarled with a sneer.
Tomorrow is Christmas, it's practically here.
Then he growled, with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming.
I must find some way to keep Christmas from coming. For tomorrow I know all the Who girls and boys will wake bright and early. They'll rush for their toys. And then, all the noise! All the noise, 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 noise! This must be mine and all the noise, 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 noise! There's squeaks and squeals racing around on their wheels. They'll dance and jing right onto their heels. They'll blow their boo-boos, they'll bang their auditions. They'll blow their boo-boos, they'll bang their auditions. They'll spin their songs, they'll play their London. They'll beat their boo-boos, they'll wham their boo-boos. And they'll play noisy games like Susan the Clown Cat. And they'll make ear-splitting noises. Then the Who's, young and old, will sit down to a feast. And they'll feast. And they'll feast. And they'll feast, 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 feast. They'll feast on Who pudding. And Who roast beast. Raw roast beast is a beast I can't stand in the least. And then they'll do something I hate most of all. Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, they'll stand close together with Christmas bells ringing. They'll stand hand in hand, and those Whos will start singing.
Father Forest, Doris, welcome Christmas, come this time. Father Forest, Doris, welcome Christmas, Christmas Day. Welcome, welcome, Father Promise. Welcome, welcome, Father Promise. Christmas Day is in our grasp, so long as we have hands to clasp.
And they'll sing, and they'll sing, and they'll sing, 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 sing.
And the more the Grinch thought of this Who Christmas sing, the more the Grinch thought,
I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years I put up with it now. I must stop Christmas from coming. But how?
then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
Well, I know just what to do.
The Grinch laughed in his throat,
I'll make a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat.
and he chuckled and clucked,
What a great Grinchy trick with this coat and this hat. I'll look just like Saint Nick.
You're a mean one, Mr. Grinch. You really are a healer. You're as cuddly as a cactus. You're as charming as an eel, Mr. Grinch. You're a bad banana with a greasy black peel. You're a monster, Mr. Grinch. Your heart's an empty hole. Your brain is full of spiders. You've got garlic in your soul, Mr. Grinch. I wouldn't touch you with a 39.5-foot pole.
All I need is a reindeer.
The Grinch looked round, but since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found. Did that stop the Grinch? Ha! The Grinch simply said,
If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead.
So he took his dog Max, and he took some black thread, and he tied a big horn on top of his head. Then he loaded some bags and some old empty sacks on a ramshackle sleigh, and he whistled for Max. Then the Grinch said,
Get up!
and the sleigh started down towards the homes where the Who's lay a snooze in their town. windows were dark. No one knew he was there. All the Who's were all dreaming sweet dreams without care. When he came to the first little house of the square.
This is stop number 1.
The old Grinchy Claus hissed as he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch. But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once for a minute or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue. Where the little Who stockings hung all in a row.
These stockings,
He grinched.
are the first things to go.
Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room, and he took every present. Pop guns, pampugas, pantukas, and drums. Checkerboards, bizzlebigs, popcorn and plums. And he stuffed them in bags. Then the Grinch, very nimbly, stuffed all the bags, one by one, up the chimney. You're a vile one, Mr. Grinch. You have termites in your smile. You have all the tender sweetness of a seasick crocodile, Mr. Grinch. Given the choice between the two of you, I'd take the seasick crocodile. You're a rotter, Mr. Grinch. You're the king of sinful thoughts. Your heart's a dead tomato splotched with moldy purple spots, Mr. Grinch. You're a three-decker sauerkraut toadstool sandwich with a arsenic sauce. Then he slunk. He slunk to the icebox. He took the Who's feast. He took the Who pudding. And he took the roast beast. He cleaned that icebox as quick as a flash. Why, that Grinch even took the last can of Who hash. Then he stuffed all the food up the chimney with glee.
Now,
Grinned the Grinch.
I will stuff up the tree.
As the Grinch took the tree, as he started to shove, he heard a small sound like the coo of a dove. He turned round fast, and he saw a small Who, little Cindy Lou who was no more than 2. She stared at the Grinch and said,
Why, Santa Claus, why are you taking our Christmas tree away?
but you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick, he thought up a lie, and he thought it up